Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. That's my Mace impression. Actually, that was a sample. I don't remember what song it's from, but that's a sample. So anyways, thank you so much for joining us today for Startup Q&A. I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. This is a very simple question to answer, but it's something that actually I see the benefits of answering it in this way rather than just going ahead and just taking a quick fire approach. I want to give context to it. So the question itself is, what is a good email signature platform? Now, most people, they are totally fine doing the typical go into Google or Gmail or whoever your email host is, just putting, name, position, company. Don't put email because the email is actually in your email. So why would you double up? They know what your email is if they're seeing an email from you. Don't need to do that. But maybe phone number, maybe location, things like that. But one thing that I've always wanted from that is an email generator that would be able to allow you to put images that are tied to links. And so in that regard, Sigster was one of the first ones that I saw that built basically their entire model around email signatures. And I thought that was so beautiful because they were taking something that probably very few people thought was a viable option, and they turned it into a marketing piece. So you might have an email signature, but then, or you might have an email, which is tied into a domain name, but then you have the content of the email, but in the email signature, you can actually have that be a marketing moment, which I find amazing. Because if you're in the sales team, you can have that image in your email signature be a link to a white paper that you've done. So not only do you have the content, people go all the way down and they can see that you actually have a white paper or pieces of content to back up what your email just said. And I find that just chef's kiss. So when someone asks a question about what's the best email tool or signature platform, I jumped at it because I have always used HubSpots. HubSpot has a free one, which I think is amazing. And not only that, but they have a free one that you can remove the tag of, sent by HubSpot. And recently, they actually, I think either this year or late last year, they added the ability to have marketing images. So you can have images tied into your email signature, kind of like what Sigster does, except for Sigster is a lot more expensive. And so with what MailChimp is doing, HubSpot is doing by democratizing that access to these tools and technologies, it allows you to have a unified and professional looking email signature. Now, why is that important? When you're building a company, you always want to put your best foot forward, always. You never, ever want to show that you are not prepared or not professional, because whether it's a customer, whether it's an employee or potential employee, whether it's an investor, you want to make sure that they know that you're about your business. And this is one of the things that we try to help founders understand, but we can't give them that drive for perfection. And email signatures, and this is why I love the context of this, email signatures, that attention to small details is what is going to help you become a successful founder. Because if you care about your email signature and the brand building and marketing opportunities that can basically give you extra real estate, then that means you're probably thinking about all the other pieces. And that is so important, to think about every single way that you can show that you are better than your competitors. Or if you're building a new market category that you should be taken seriously. I think that's extremely powerful. So I love that question. This is a little long. I usually try to keep them, under 4 minutes, but just wanted to tell you all that attention, that intentionality is going to go so far for whoever asked that question. So I appreciate it. Hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps you get a little bit about what level you should be thinking at, which is world-class elite level. So keep it going, keep pushing forward. If you have any other questions, comment below. Subscribe, definitely. I don't know why you wouldn't subscribe, because we have so much awesome content. If you're trying to build a company, this is probably going to be the channel you want to come to, because we'll basically answer every question you could ever think of. Over time, of course, but it's coming.